Hello everybody and welcome back to another vlog. I am very excited about this vlog because it's gonna be kind of like a two-parter because this is the summer mixtape readathon vlog that I'm gonna be doing, and I'm gonna be doing two weekly ones because the readathon is August 1st through the 14th. So I'm very excited because this is the first readathon that I'm like participating in. I've never really participated in one before. I've always wanted to, but I'm very excited. Today is August 1st, so today is the first day of the readathon. The opening live show starts in about half an hour, so I'm excited to kind of have that going while eating lunch, and then I think there's a couple reading sprints that they might be doing during the live show, so I'm just excited that I'm going to be able to participate in one. The first book that I'm picking up is Getting the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. I'm using this as the read a book in another country prompt, and so I'm counting it because technically we're in a completely different universe, but we are in space. So I figured that is above and beyond a different country. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. I did start it. I'm like only 2 chapters in, like 35 pages in, so I'm really not that far at all. But I'm excited about this one because I've heard nothing but like phenomenal things about it. And the third book, Nona the Ninth, comes out in September, and so I've been kind of putting off reading the first and second books until like closer to the release date of the third one. And since we're, you know, pretty darn close, a month away, it's about time that I started it, so I'm excited. The first couple chapters, like, I already love Gideon. She is, I could tell that she's gonna be a character that I really enjoy. It is a little confusing. We're not really eased into the world building of this story. We are, like, really thrown into the middle of it, which is fine. It's just been a while since I've read a book that's like that, and so I am just needing to get my feet under me with this book. But like I said, I'm only 2 chapters in, so really it doesn't really matter at this point. I don't really have much of an opinion. But yeah, I'm excited to start with this book. This is the longest book on my TBR. It is almost 500 pages. All the other books are under 400 pages, and so I don't know how I feel about starting with the longest book on the TBR first, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm excited to do this readathon. But yeah, I'm gonna go and try to get a couple more things done, just quick things done before the live show starts, but I will check in with you in a little bit. Hello again. It is Tuesday morning, about mid-morning. I am this far into Getting the Ninth, 165 pages. This is a book where I feel like you have to be a little patient with like getting your feet under you with the world building, because I kind of struggled to kind of like solidify myself with this book. I'm enjoying it, like I really am. I absolutely love Gideon. She is super crass and just like really fun to like read from her perspective. It's a fun book. It's I don't know, I'm having a hard time like getting my footing under me with this book. Objectively, I can tell that the writing is really good. It's really feels pretty unique. However, it's not like jiving with my brain. My brain doesn't want to picture things when they're being described. I'm having a hard time kind of like seeing what's happening, which is a me problem because I can tell that the writing is good. I just, for whatever reason, my brain doesn't want to work with this book. But it's getting better. I think I just needed to like get used to Mir's writing style, because as I'm going through this, it is getting a little bit better, but because of that, because I'm like really struggling to like see what's happening, I'm reading this pretty slowly. I feel like it's taking me longer to get through like each page than it normally would, but like overall I am enjoying it. So obviously I'm gonna keep reading this today. So I realize I don't really know if I talked about what this book is actually about. Part of the reason why is because I feel like it's kind of hard to explain, considering I did go into this not really knowing much of what it was about. My most solid understanding was like kind of this little like review tagline thing that says lesbian necromancers explore a haunted gothic palace in space. I do have a little bit better of an understanding. Basically we're following Gideon, who is from the 9th house, and she's like an indentured servant. She's a swordswoman, and she and kind of the lady of this 9th house absolutely hate each other. And when I'm talking about like enemies, like I feel like this is gonna be like an enemies to lovers kind of like romantic subplot, and Tamsin Muir has written these two as enemies so well. Like you can just like they just like absolutely hate each other's guts. But unfortunately, they're forced to work together because the emperor that like rules over all 9 of these houses requires necromancers, and so he has called each head or like heir of each of the houses to come to this like kind of competition, but it's not like a head-to-head competition so far. It's kind of like a puzzle competition. But so each heir, and the heir of the 9th house is Harrow, needs a kind of cavalier, a swordswoman, swordsman, and so Gideon is kind of coerced into working with Harrow during this competition of the emperor. And that's kind of the main storyline. Obviously I feel like there's a lot else that's like going on. So in terms of kind of like life updates, in my last vlog, my New Mexico vlog, I had talked about how I had quit my full-time job in order to really try to delve into freelance editing. It's been a work in progress. It's not going as well as I wanted it to. Granted, we are like a month into it only, and I did give myself 3 months as kind of a time frame to gauge how well things are going, and during like the first 2 weeks I had COVID, so really I've only had maybe like 2.5 weeks to really try to delve into this, but I don't know, it's a struggle. I've been struggling, and we're just gonna leave it at that because otherwise I'm gonna get upset. And we don't want that because this is supposed to be an exciting reading vlog. But I feel like I'm just kind of in this weird like quarter life crisis where I'm really trying to just reevaluate what I want to do with my life, and there's just lots of emotions. So that's what I do during the day, is I, apply for freelance jobs and then try to kind of just look for what other things I maybe want to look into doing. I have no idea what I want to do with my life anymore, and it's really scary and frustrating, and I don't know. But so that's kind of like a vague life update. But anyway, I'm gonna go work on stuff, but I will check back in when I have made more progress with this, which probably won't be until like this afternoon at some point. But yeah. Hello again. It is Tuesday evening, and I just wanted to give kind of one more update before I take my makeup off and get into PJs and get really comfy when I don't want to be on camera. In terms of like general life update, today was not nearly as productive as I wanted it to be. I just got like extremely anxious, which happened kind of when I first started on this like whole new like reinventing my life journey. I was extremely anxious. Part of the reason was because I was going through some medication changes, but it was to the point where I like couldn't do anything, because even the thought of like trying to start on a task, I would go into like a severe panic attack. It was not that bad today, but it was definitely worse than it should be. Just very, very anxious, and just very frustrated. And I did end up, obviously since I did end up getting some proposals sent, and I also applied to a job that would utilize my chemistry degree, which is not something that I wanted to do until after like the 3-month period of kind of like trying to figure things out. But I was just feeling very frustrated and lost, and it's a very common feeling lately. So not nearly as productive as I had wanted to be today. I had wanted to even film a video, but that didn't happen today. But that's okay. There's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be better. I did make some progress in getting in the 9th, though. I am actually about halfway through now. I think like the actual book part ends like here. So I'm actually like, this is like glossary and a couple like excerpt from Harrow the Ninth. So I'm about halfway through. And so we're on page 232, and I'm really enjoying this. I know I said that I was having a hard time like picturing things and getting my feet under me with like the world building and everything, but I think I finally reached the point where I'm like at a good place where I'm just along for the ride with this book and trusting that like the world will be explained more, and that like there are obviously some things that I'm not going to understand because we're following from Gideon's perspective, and Gideon herself does not understand it. What's really interesting is like the magic system is really creepy and grotesque. There's lots of like sweating blood when like the necromancers are exerting themselves, and lots of like weird, obviously bone magic and things like that because they're necromancers. But it's also very interesting because we're going through this and like watching this magic system, but we're not quite understanding like how it works because Gideon herself is not a necromancer, and so she does not understand how it works. And like I think that Tamsin Muir was able to do this really well because like sometimes like if authors don't explain their magic systems or give like a solid like understanding to the reader or for the reader of their magic system, it feels like poor writing. But that's not the case here because we're following a character and we're reading from her perspective, and she does not understand the magic system. But you can tell that like there is a system and a structure behind like how it works, just through how it is described. So I think that that's really interesting, really fun. I'm also really enjoying kind of these challenges and that our main characters are having to go through, and how it's set up and structured, and how it's like in order to get to the challenges you have to like do a puzzle beforehand. It's like a challenges within a giant puzzle within like a maze, if that makes sense. It's very, very interesting, and I'm having a lot of fun with this right now, and I can't get enough of Gideon as a character. Like I was saying earlier, she's so crass and she's so funny and kind of like bullheaded, but yet you see these moments where she has these very like tender, soft moments as well, like when she's inadvertently making friends with some of the other competitors, we're just having like these moments of like softness. I don't know how else to describe it. And then you've got Harrow, who's like just incredibly prickly, and she's very interesting to kind of watch from Gideon's perspective as she kind of changes, and you're watching how Gideon's reacting to how Harrow's changing, and it's very fun to like read about their dynamic and how it's shifting, and how it's really throwing both of them off balance. I just think Muir has done these characters so well, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. But I do plan on reading a little bit more tonight, you know, after I kind of, like I said, take off my makeup and get comfy. But yeah, I just wanted to give a little bit of an update of where I am now. So we're still working through this, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that because I'm really loving it. But I probably won't talk to you again unless something like crazy happens later tonight while I'm reading before bed. I probably won't talk to you until tomorrow, so I will chat with you then. Hello. It is Thursday, so I didn't update you yesterday because I just didn't really have much of like a reading update to talk about. However, I did actually get my first freelance job offer, so I have been working on that. I was working on that, you know, yesterday for a good chunk, and then this morning, and I'm taking a little bit of a break to give this update, but I'm very excited about that. It's a smaller project, which is good. It's about 15,000 words, which is good because I feel like it's a nice, like, ease myself into it kind of project. It is due tomorrow, but I think I'll have it done by tonight, which is good too, because if I can get it to them early, that's awesome. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm very nervous. I just, you know, it's a new thing, but it's exciting. In terms of reading update, I have made quite a bit of progress in Gideon the Ninth. I have roughly 100 pages left, and I am hoping to finish that today, and I'm just really enjoying this book. I didn't mention it in my last update, I forgot, but I have a theory about this book and like the series, about like kind of the setting, I guess, and like the world, and I'm not gonna say it because either it's gonna A, sound really dumb if I'm wrong, or B, it's gonna be a huge spoiler, but I've been kind of sitting on this theory since about the halfway point of this book, because, well, actually since kind of like early on there was something that kind of tipped me off or made me think of it, so we'll see if I'm right, if we ever get like a reveal about the world, but I'm kind of curious. I know that was very vague, but I just wanted to bring it up. But yeah, I don't really have much more to like to update. It's definitely getting very intense. We're lots of like people getting killed off, potential monsters or murders, and like lots of reveals are happening now, and it's a really fun, like, gruesome, dark story, and I'm just really enjoying it. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish this tonight. I have a feeling I'm gonna fly through these last 100 pages. There is like a couple of things in the like little add-on back section that's not actually like part of the story, but it's like appendix stuff that I do want to read as well. I was just kind of like glancing at it, and it looks like it would be like useful information to know going into the next book. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish this tonight. But yeah, I just wanted to give just this little brief update about the exciting job opportunity, and then where I am with Gideon. But I will check in with you later, probably whenever I finish this, unless something big happens that I just need to like give my reaction to. Excuse me? Excuse me? What? No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. This freaking book. No, I can't. This was too much. This is too much. My heart. My brain. This was so good. This is so good. And like devastating. And also like there was a scene within like the last 100 pages, one scene in particular, like absolutely disgusting. Holy moly. Yeah, this was insane. Despite me really struggling during the first like 100 pages to get my brain to like click with the writing, once I finally did, like, y'all need to read this book, especially just because it gets insane, man. It gets crazy. What am I supposed to do now? I have the second book. I have the second one, but I'm gonna wait. And I'm like half tempted to just like skip the readathon, the rest of my readathon plans, and just read the second one, but I'm not gonna do that because I am excited to actually participate in a readathon, and I want to actually legitimately participate in a readathon. But like, you guys were not kidding when, like, those of you that have read this have said that this book is amazing. This is nuts. And if you like dark fantasy sci-fi, and like gritty and like mystery and just really crass fun characters and really fun dialogue and people that hate each other having to team up, yeah, you need to just read this book. I am very, very excited to read the second one whenever I get to it. I can't. In terms of what to read next, these are my options, and like, what do I even pick up? Which of these do I even pick up after Gideon? I definitely, like, I'm not gonna pick anything up tonight, because I need to process everything. Yeah, these are my options. I'm kind of leaning towards The Love Hypothesis, since it's gonna be like so drastically different from Gideon. I'm also thinking maybe The Sea of Tranquility, since it's the shortest one on here. So like, I read the longest one, or Gideon the Ninth was the longest one on my TBR for this readathon, so like I could read the shortest one on my TBR next. I don't know. I'll pick something tomorrow morning probably. Hello, friends. If it's loud, I'm sorry, my ear is going right now, but I wanted to do this quick vlog update. It is Saturday morning. I obviously forgot to update you yesterday. I actually really didn't have much to talk about yesterday aside from the next book that I picked up, which I just dropped something, which is The Love Hypothesis. I picked this up as the spicy book. I am about 100 pages in. I actually think I'm just under 100 pages. I didn't get as much time to read as I'd planned yesterday. About 94 pages in. It's so cute. It's actually really, really cute. Like I said, I was worried because it's so hyped, and then I was also worried because it's like actually it was supposed to originally be like a fan fiction, and like I like fan fiction, but I was still just kind of like worried about how I was gonna like it as like a published book, I guess. You can't even tell that it's fan fiction, let's be real. You can't really even tell. But it's so adorable. I really like the banter and kind of the dynamic between our two main characters, and then I really like Olive a lot as well. She's just kind of really fun and interesting to read from perspective wise, and as a woman in STEM, not somebody who's ever went to grad school, but just like the feeling of kind of worrying that you're not good enough, I guess, in science, or knowing that you're good at things, but like I don't know, I don't know how to explain it, because her situation is slightly different because she's in grad school and it's a whole other ball game, but like I still feel like I don't know, I just like her. The print in this book is like huge, like that's like huge compared to what I've been reading, which is why I thought I was gonna get further yesterday, but like I said, I didn't have as much time as I thought I was going to read, or I didn't like set as much time aside as I planned on originally to read, but I obviously I am gonna continue reading that today at some point, but we are planning on going to grab breakfast and then go see the movie Nope with a friend, and then run a couple errands early afternoon, and then I'll be back and probably will spend a good chunk of time reading. One more thing that I wanted to mention about, actually two more things I wanted to talk about. One thing that I wanted to mention about The Love Hypothesis, as cute as this is and as fun as I do enjoy their banter, the whole reason why they got into the fake dating situation was absolutely ridiculous. And I was like, this is his side as to like why he agreed to the bargain makes a little more sense. Her side, I was just like, girl, you had to do some mental gymnastics to get to like the reason why you wanted to do this, or why this was like your go-to response, was to like kiss some random dude and then start a fake dating relationship with him. However, she also recognizes that it was absolutely like ridiculous, so she's very self-aware, which I do appreciate as well. So it like cancels itself out because she's self-aware. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that it was like ridiculous, and I was like, who would find themselves in this situation and then that's their decision that they make. But anyway, there's that. And then the other thing I wanted to mention was that just life update stuff, not necessarily reading, was that I did finish the first like freelance job that I had gotten. I actually finished it Thursday afternoon, and then sent it in, and the client said that she was really impressed with how efficient and thorough I was, and I'm just like, just call me Sarah Efficient and Thorough as my middle names. But yeah, I was just really happy with how that all worked out. So now, I'm back on the hunt for the next job. But yeah, we'll see how this freelance journey continues to go. But I just wanted to give a little bit of an update on how that went. Okay, now I'm gonna head out. Also, I'm recording this game because for the Readathon for my vlog, I need to document that I did self-care, and I think scaring myself is a good form of self-care.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, not this one.
You don't like this one? I like the school.
Not really.
Oh, I used an offering to make it so that...
Oh, did you? No, it's all good.
He was right there! I've got one about halfway down here, too.
I am like 99 right now, basically. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you were dead.
Ah! No! Oh no. I'm not gonna make it, guys. Wait.
Hey, you never know. You might.
Oh!
Oh, nice, nice. Go,
I
go, go,
made
go,
it!
go.
No!
Crawl, crawl, crawl.
I tried! I tried! I think I made it. Did I make it? No!
What a bitch. I was trying.
No!
Wait, yeah, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
He's just gonna let me keep crawling! No! Wait, did he go after you?
Yeah, it went after me. He's going
just guarding
sort of
the door!
back.
This is so mean.
Yeah.
No! Oh, I wiggled free!
What? You were nice.
Where are you? Did you go? Did you escape?
I survived, yeah.
Yeah! Hello. It is Sunday morning, which means we are at the halfway point of this readathon. Last day of this vlog, because I was gonna do 2 vlogs for the readathon. But we're nearly done with our second book of the readathon. We're about 2/3 of the way through. I think I'm on page 218. And I just dropped it. And I have to say, this book has no right to be as cute as it is. It is so cute. So cute. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting it to be this dang adorable. Like I said before, it's basically all the same things that I said before. Like, I just really, like, I'm enjoying these characters a lot. I'm really enjoying Olive's, like, kind of, I mean, obviously it's a romance story, so the romance is like the main plot, but she has like a subplot going on, and I am really enjoying that, kind of the exploration of like her character within that subplot and within the romance. And I think that that's really well done. I also really like her friends, and how we are getting scenes with her and her best friends. I just think that those are like important aspects of any novel, to see like kind of, you know, how a character interacts with like other people besides like the other main characters. It just kind of like adds a lot more to their character, makes them, I don't know, more realistic, and it's just nice to see them interact with people that they love and care about. But yeah, I don't know, I'm really enjoying this. It's just really cute. I really don't have much else to say besides that. It is hitting on like a lot of tropes that I didn't realize were in this, and for the sake of like, they could probably be considered spoilers, I'm not gonna say them, but it does feel like there's like a lot more than just like the fake dating romance trope. That's like obviously the overall like main plot one, but there's a lot of like smaller ones that I know a lot of people really like. But it's really cute and I'm really enjoying it. So my plan is tonight, to probably finish this, because I like anytime I sit down to read like 100 pages or so, like I really do fly through it. It helps that the print is so large, but it is just like a really easy story to read. The writing makes it very easy to read. So there's that. But today, this morning, so actually tomorrow it's my mom's birthday. So today, we're going to go to my parents' house to celebrate that. So I'm very excited about that. So happy birthday, Mom. And then, but yesterday, I know I said that we were gonna go out to breakfast with a friend, and then go see the movie Nope. So our friend's dad and then his fiance were putting together like a pancake breakfast, and so for like a bunch of like neighbors and friends and stuff, so we got invited to that, which was fun, and we went to that, and the food was really good, and then we ended up going to a later showing of Nope than what we had originally planned on, and it was so hot and humid out yesterday that we had about a half an hour left of the movie, and then the power went out, which if you've seen the movie Nope, then you know that like the power going out is like actually part of the movie. Like in the movie, the main character's like power goes out all the time. So it was really kind of surreal to have that happen in the theater, and we were kind of sitting there like, is this like, what is happening? And so we didn't get to finish the movie, which we like, I think all three of us, Connor and I and our friend, were really enjoying it. So we're kind of bummed that we didn't get to finish it. They are gonna let us, like if we kept our ticket, they're gonna let us go back and get in again, or like to a different movie or whatever, for free, since you know, we didn't get the whole movie experience, so I mean, that's very nice. But yeah, we were kind of really bummed, but everything that I saw up until the last half hour of the movie, I would recommend going to go see it. It was very good. But yeah, that's my update. I will update you one more time before I close out this vlog later tonight, probably after I finish this, to let you know my final thoughts. Yeah, that's the plan. So I will talk to you then. Hello, it is Sunday night, and I just wanted to close out this vlog, but I did finish The Love Hypothesis, and I have to say, this 100% lived up to the TikTok and Instagram hype that was behind it, because this was just so dang cute, and I really loved it and had a lot of fun with it. So I think if you're looking for like a TikTok, Bookstagram, like infamous book that I approve of, I guess, I would pick this one up, because I did really love it. And if you like the fake dating trope, and if you like women in STEM and stories about women in STEM, in the romance genre, I think you'll really like this. I don't know, I just had a lot of fun with it. It was a very nice change of pace compared to what I typically read, which was kind of the reason why I was like apprehensive about it at first, because I just really don't read romance novels, but this was just a lot of fun, so I definitely recommend it. I think I'm like gonna rate it like 4 stars. But yeah, this is the end of the week 1 of the summer mixtape readathon, so end of week 1 of this vlog, and we did get 2 books done. So we got 2 books done, and I think we got like 1 or 2 of the non-bookish prompts done. I don't know, I will put up here the bingo board with all of the prompts that I have completed, X'd off. But yeah, I'm excited. I am very happy that I got through 2 books and that both of them were absolute hits this week. So I'm hoping next week, since the rest of the books on my list are pretty short, I'm hoping to still get through 2, maybe 3, but definitely 2 for sure. But yeah, I'm enjoying this, and I'm also hoping to join in more with the sprints this week, or this next week. This past week I was only really able to join in with 1 of the live shows, so we will see. I'm not sure when they're scheduled. I'll have to look on the Twitter page. I know there was some today, but I didn't get a chance to hop in on them. So I'll see when the next ones are, but yeah, I'm having fun. It's a good time. I like how just, it's very relaxed, but I like to have an excuse to vlog because, I mean, I could just like start doing weekly vlogs. It's something that I've considered, but we'll see. So I'm gonna go. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope you consider sticking around subscribing. And as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!